forcing down texturally displeasing frog eggs at Rune's insistence. A heavy feeling set into my chest.
I wrote a book called American Female, A True Tale of Adventure. I lived it, I wrote it, and then I adapted the screenplay. It's The Devil Wears Prada meets Hex. We're on chapter 3, Ting
Part 38 overall. Cha, I said, defeated. We ate and talked, drinking soup straight from the bowl and slurping noodles Lady and the Tramp style, the norm in China. I struggled with my chopsticks, dropping rice repeatedly. Do you need a fork? Rune asked pointedly. It was a rhetorical question. He was really asking me how long it was going to take me to get my shit together with the chopsticks. Nope, I got this, I said, determined. Focusing on my fine motor skills, I managed to move a good amount of rice from the bowl to my mouth. I swallowed and smiled proudly. He nodded slightly in approval and returned to the group conversation. Everyone kept mentioning the 3 p.m. knockout, where typically visitors to China become extremely tired and fall asleep at 3 p.m. the first day. I didn't buy into it until about 3:15 p.m., forcing down texturally displeasing frog eggs at Rune's insistence. A heavy feeling set into my chest. My eyes drooped and I allowed my shoulders to slack, slouching in my chair. Tired? Larry asked me, his devious eyes peering at me with interest. See, I told you the 3 p.m. knockout would hit you, Rune said, smirking. I hated it when he was right about something I was wrong about. Admitting error immediately and taking the heat full on usually boded well for me with Rune. Time and experience had taught me that he was more likely to forget about it and move on more quickly if he had sufficiently ragged me straight away. You were right. I'm super tired all of a sudden, I said, attempting to control a yawn. I was unsuccessful. The table broke out in snickers. Rune responded in a surprisingly nurturing manner. You should take a nap, kiddo. We'll drop you off at the apartment on the way back. I opened my eyes wide and sat up straight in my chair. No, I'm okay. I should have known his concern was just a means to an end. Rune spoke to me with authority as my boss. You'll be no good to me if you don't get adjusted to the time difference. Go home and take a nap and we'll pick you up for dinner. I still had to push back as I didn't want to seem like a tired little baby girl, unable to work. Are you sure? Yes, he said, turning to Larry and instructing him to drop me off at the apartment. Larry smiled wide and said okay, but I could tell that he didn't like being told what to do by Rune. He accepted the behavior, yet it was suspect. His beady eyes were constantly assessing people and situations in a calculating, almost sinister manner. Despite the shady stories I had heard about him from Sandstone, large Larry from Lansing exuded scandal all on his own.
Follow Pain Free TV online for part 37. Get your own copy and read along. Link in bio. Thank you so much for watching.